So I have to cut the old back off it in order to extend that out onto that new platform there, onto that extension. So I've got to take all that off. Had a few issues with the plasma cutter. It's pulling too much power out of a single power point I'm running it. So that pops out, gives me this shit, so I've got to fix that. Another issue I've got here, you can see it, that rail's leaning out, because when it was upside down I had the back out of it, that was obviously leaning, so when I welded that new extension on the back, it's pulled that out. So I'm going to have to heat that, put a strap on it and pull it back over. I pulled it over the strap but it keeps springing back out, so I'll just hit it with the gas axe and heat it up and then be able to pull that over. But in the meantime I'll cut all that back support off, all that angle, and see how we go. It'll take me a few goes because I have to keep stopping to put the throw the breaker back on. I've already cut this side out, so it'll be right. We'll get there eventually. We'll cut that all back with the plasma, cut all the rubbish out of there, the angle iron and stuff are on it. Once I cut the amperage back, stopped using it when the compressor kicked on, I didn't have any problems with it. I've got to extend that tie bar. And then what I have noticed since I've cut all that back, now it's pulling over. So I'm going to be able to, I'm not going to need to heat that to pull it over. I'll be able to just pull that back and tack it a bit, so that'll be all right. And you can see there along the side, that's where I've done them repairs. I've seen them inside the guards. They come up really neat, really trick. So yeah, that side, you know, not bad, not as good as the other side. If it's meant if you squint, so, but once it's painted up, it should be all right. But anyway, I'll get back to this. I'll cut the other side out, I'll clean that up, and then I'll work out what I'm going to do to extend that last little bit. I'll take you there when I'm at that stage. So I'm just putting this corner back together. So we're going to put that bit of 40mm on there. That'll go on there like that. Pull that over straight, weld that on. Then I've got another bit going into that. So first off, I'm just going to check this out. So then it'll slide down there and hook onto there. So I just put it there like that, and I reckon I need to pull that out. So take that out, that's the height across there. So I think I'll be able to take that out with the plasma. Can't see that dark line on there, so I've got a bit of chalk here, I'll put that on. See if I can see it now. Well, that worked. I can see it now. I'll cut the other side. All that compressor rattle away there. Give that a go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Happy with that. Yeah, like that. So what I've got to do now is check some out of here so they can slide over that bit of shit there and get into there. So I think, yeah, it's good. So I'll let this cool down a little bit and then I'll be able to weld that in. I think it's a little bit high just there. I'll just glide that off. Actually, it's a bit hot to touch, which is unusual. But anyway, we'll get it sorted. It's good. Now I just got to slice that piece out of there. That clips over. I'm going to find my chalk. So just gauge that down there. That's alright, it's good. Bit hot. I reckon I'll have a go cutting that. Oh, fucking hot. I'll have a go cutting that with the plasma as well. See what happens. I'll just clamp it up on that end. See how that goes if it breaks out. there you go. Pretty good. It's pretty hot though, that's the only problem. So I think I don't think I can do much with this now until it cools down. It's a bit hot. So we'll go in there. Should be pretty good. I've just got to cut the height. So I'll cut that now and then I'll go and have some lunch while this thing cools down. Well, that's in place. I just got to square it up. So there it is on that, comes on the inside. I'll just stitch weld that along there. I'll weld it on the bottom all the way. I'll pull that side over with a strap, get it all level before I weld it in. And then I'll just stitch weld it down the inside. That cut's a bit rough. It's not sort of straight, but don't matter. We'll, by the time I weld it in and paint it, you won't notice it. You won't be looking in there anyway. Compared to the old shitbox, what it was before I started, it's going pretty good. Got to check it level there. So, needs pulling out a bit at the top. But I'll let it cool down, then I'll root around with it, see you after lunch. So before I weld that pipe in the end there, a bit of tube, I've got to square that side up. So you can see there I've got to square up against it. It's probably out about 15 mil at the top, so that needs to come in. So I'll pull that in and then I'll line that 40 mil tube up, see how it goes. I think that was pretty good. Let's square that up. Now I just got to line it up and put it in, weld it into place. I've got this other bit that goes on here to bring it out to the end, so I need to do a bit of work on that. But first I'm going to get this tube welded in. So I just check it across that way. So it's got to tap in a bit at the top. I think that's pretty good. We'll weld that here. That's alright, that's about 5 mil to go in. Well, kick that strap off and hopefully it doesn't move. Well, that's good. I took the strap off and there's no movement on it. It didn't suck back in, so that's good. So I heard the compressor kick on and I thought I was nearly done, so I thought I'd get it, but nah. So, another lesson learned. It pulls a lot of air. I'm running about 75 pounds. PSA, because that's what the instructions seem to do. So I'll just leave the air up. I've got a different compressor now than another one that I had there, so I put that on. Probably it's not getting a amp drop through the lead like the old one used to. So we're hanging on somewhere. The back cut hanging on. So I take these clamps off, the earth off. So have a look how clean that line is. See? That's as good as anything you'd do with a grinder in less time. So that's really good. I'm going to have to get into the habit of using it more instead of relying back on the old grinder. So now I've got this piece I need to put on here to pack that out. So that'll weld onto there. Clicks onto that a bit, which is good. So I just got to work out the height. So I just got to cut that bit out there so it can go out of the back section actually.
There's a picture frame hanging at the end of the hall, dust on the floor where my kids met the drywall. That's my MOB, something broke here. There's a rusty old truck over sitting in a field that field full of buckshot. Every time I got
I reckon I'll knock that off with the plasma. Now I've just got to cap the top.
She'd always tell when I need a little space. And that's what you it's never long gone when it seems to cry. I wish I could live in a different
We've got a new supply of flap discs. I think there's a few more kicking around somewhere. I bought 50 of them. You might have noticed I use a few. I'll grind this up, flap disc special. Yeah, so that's done now. I had to put that bit of 40mm in because that bit of channel that I put on the outside was all I had, and I wanted to use it both sides, so by the time I cut it in the guts, that's all I had. And then I've just done the top bit and just try to blend it in with what's already there, roll the side over. Now I can put a tailgate on. So I've got to weld this floor plate in. I started to do it there, but again, it's shit to weld because you're welding rusty crap up against Duragel. So both of them are hard on their own. There's the other side, I capped that. That's done. So yeah, so we're going to do much more tonight, but I'll probably weld that stuff along the back. I won't bore you with that, but I'll get that done while I'm out here. Well, they say welding's just like sewing, but with fire. So I suppose, you know, the old Indian word for vegetarian means person that can't hunt. And I think the Indian word for flap discs is person that can't weld very good.
This series of the trailer rebuild has grown by a couple more episodes, so stay tuned to see the tailgate get refitted. I still have to patch the rusty floor, fabricate the taillight brackets, rewire the trailer, install a spare wheel carrier and toolbox, and give it final paint.